and learn more about our Save by Spending programs. At People's Bank and Trust, we put you and your savings first. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome in to the WTIM Morning Show. My name is Tim Zalabak. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you to our live stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville. You always do better at Landmark. I have Matt Hart in my studio right now. He is the new Christian County Economic Development Coordinator. How are you today, Mr. Hart?
Doing great this morning, Tim. Thanks for having me on.
Without a doubt. Thank you so much for being here with me today. And you are the new Christian County Economic Development Coordinator. Long title, important title there. And just last Monday, you've taken up this new position. Tell me a little bit about it so far.
Yeah, absolutely. So very excited. I'm a native of Taylorville in Christian County. And so coming back to serve the Christian County Economic Development Corporation as their executive director. A lot of good things going on in Christian County right now, a lot of opportunity for more things to be going on in Christian County. And that's my goal. It's to serve the companies that are already here, the business that are here, help them grow, help them with the needs that they've got, but also attract more businesses and new businesses to the county as well. Christian County is a great place to work. It's a great place to live. It's a great place to raise a family. And we want more people to be a part of that here in Christian County. And we're ripe for development. We're ripe for growth. And I think that the Christian County Economic Development Corporation can do some great things for the businesses and for the people of Christian County.
Totally. Wow. Some really strong words right there. And I totally agree with you. I'm pretty new to the area, as people might know, but I've been seeing this upward movement, it seems like, around here, just in Taylorville. And I'm not even speaking of other cities, which they are experiencing these. There's new businesses popping up and future businesses coming. I mean, there's going to be a lot more action for the Economic Development Corporation, I'm sure. How are you taking in all of the new future plans and, of course, the businesses that we already do have? What does that look like?
Right. Well, it's a lot to wrap your arms around, but economic development at the end of the day boils down to communication, and it's communication between the businesses and also the people who impact the businesses, whether it's the local governments, the state government, the federal government, utilities, customers. But at the end of the day, you've got to have great communication on multiple levels to grow the economy in areas. And we've seen the successes in other areas where people are working together. And that's what we're hoping to do with the Christian County Economic Development Corporation, is to get everybody on the same page, attract new businesses, grow the businesses that we have, make sure the businesses that we have what they need, and just improve those communication channels and work with groups like the Chamber of Commerce's and the state of Illinois, the county board. It takes everybody.
All right. So talk to me a little bit about what you've been doing since your day one. I mean, it's probably, you don't want to just jump in. You can't just jump in and start giving businesses what they need because you don't know. So what have you been really focusing on?
Well, first of all, we've been doing a lot of listening. So it's I've been out meeting with particularly board members of the Christian County Economic Development Corporation. A lot of conversations, phone calls, in-person meetings, and really finding out what's going on in Christian County. What are the opportunities in Christian County? What do the current businesses need? What do you need out of your economic development corporation? So we spent a lot of time doing that. A lot of people know we've got a brand new industrial park on the north side of Taylorville that is ripe for some folks to move in. You've got a place that's already got a streets, already got utilities. You could come in pretty much almost today and start moving dirt. And so it's making sure that we pair up whether it's local businesses who want to move out there or businesses that aren't here yet. How do we get them in touch with the folks to get them moving and growing their business here in Christian County?
Sure. Yeah, we talked a little bit about that industrial park coming to Taylorville. That's really good news that, all the groundwork is kind of done, all the really hard stuff that needed to be done before dirt can be moved. But you've been talking to a lot of people, I'm sure. What have you been hearing? What a little summary? I'm sure everyone has different needs, but some big points that you've heard recently.
Yeah, well, the big one is jobs. Jobs are key. Jobs are key to your community, and it's we look at it both in keeping the jobs that we have now, but also how can we grow the existing businesses? How can we get them to grow and need more jobs? But also how can we bring people in who don't know yet about Christian County or don't know about the great people, the great workers that we have in Christian County. And so a part of that is we're also developing a new website. We did some work last week just in updating the old website. We've also updated an email address. We didn't have a consistent email address. We do now. The new email address is just EDC christiancounty@gmail.com. We've added phone service that can handle both calls and texts. The new phone number for the Christian County Economic Development Corporation's 217-565-2280. That's on our website as well, which is just christiancountyedc.com. But again, it's connecting people, right? And it's making sure people know that we're here, knowing that we have the opportunity to help you build your business or bring your business to Christian County.
Without a doubt, it's nice to know that businesses maybe struggling, maybe that they're new to the town, they have someone out there with their best interest in mind. That's really important. You talk jobs a little bit. That's something we've talked about on this show with different various people. What brings jobs into a city? What would it take to spark new employment?
Sure. Well, you've got to have a workforce, and you've got to have a good workforce. And what we have in Christian County, we know we have hardworking people in Christian County. I think Christian County has that reputation as someone who's grown up in Christian County. I've been very proud, to be part of that. And when I've traveled around, and I went to the University of Illinois, I've spent my years in the transportation industry, travel all across the country. Usually people who know of Christian County know that it's a place for hardworking people. And so we've got a great workforce here, but we need to let more people know about the workforce that we have here. We need to get them trained. We've got 2 great community colleges that offer a lot of training, but also the businesses themselves can offer a lot of training. And that's the one thing we're encouraging. We're encouraging our own businesses to grow their own workforce. Every business needs more workers. And rather than sit there and wait for workers to come, sometimes the better avenue is to actually grow your own workforce. And we can help folks do that.
Okay, that's just one thing that the Christian County Economic Development Corporation can help with. But you get a call, one day, I need help with this in my business. We talked a little bit over break, and it could be help with getting more highway traffic, which is an interesting piece, or better utilities to your business. So, I mean, those I just named off a few there, but what are people really calling you about for help?
Well, highway access is a big one. If you're thinking about locating your business and you want frontage or access off of Route 29, Route 48, Route 51, you need to know who to talk to at the Illinois Department of Transportation to get that access. Even if that access is available, it's going to take an engineering study. And so we can help get that ball rolling. We can get them in touch with the right people, whether it be at the state, whether it be at the county, or whether it be with the local municipality or township, and make sure they know how to get those things done so they can grow their business.
All right, that makes a lot of sense right there. I mean, you guys are you're really making the connections for people, like you've been saying, creating those relationships, because people starting a new business, even if they're new to the area, especially if they're new to the area, they're not going to know where to go to find that engineering assessment or anything like that. So it's a big part of what you guys do over there, is connecting those people with people that can make their business even strive more. Let's talk returning businesses a little bit. You said growing their own workforce. I mean, how can they, if they are economically, not doing so well, how can they, promote themselves to get more workers?
Sure. Well, there's a lot of training programs out there. There's also a lot of incentives out there for growing your own workforce or training your own workforce, or in some cases, getting free education. One of the areas in my expertise is in the transportation industry and truck drivers. There's a national truck driver shortage. Well, there are a lot of ways to get people, get them the CDL that they need to drive a truck. There's a lot of instances where you don't actually need a full-on CDL, and maybe you need a Class C CDL, and there are ways of getting that. But again, we want to be the resource to educate our existing businesses, and really just be a place for them to turn, so that when they have that question, they don't know, do I need a Class A CDL? Do I need a Class C CDL? Does this person need drug and alcohol testing as a professional truck driver? We're the resource that we hope 9 times out of 10 we know the answer, and the 1 time in 10 we don't know the answer, we know who to put them in contact with to get them the answer they need.
Right. All right. That sounds really perfect there. And you mentioned there's plenty of options for training around here, which is one way to really make yourself more valuable to the workforce. Before we go on our first short little break here, can you name off some of the places you can be contacted at, where you can find information?
Sure, absolutely. Well, you can always come to us at the Christian County Economic Development Corporation. Again, our phone number is 217-565-2280. You can email us at EDC Christian County. That's all one word, edcchristiancounty@gmail.com. You can also check out our website. Again, we're rebuilding the website, but in the time being, you can still go to christiancountyedc.com and find our contact information there as well.
perfect. There's a phone number, an email, and a website there for you. Is there a physical office where people would come into to speak to you guys at, or no?
Yeah, we do have an office. The Taylorville Chamber of Commerce graciously gives us some office space there, and we do have the ability to meet there at 108 West Market Street in Taylorville. But again, it's more important that we're out with our businesses and talking with them every day.
Yeah, sure, without a doubt. I'm sitting down with Matt Hart right now. He is the brand new Christian County Economic Development Coordinator. He took up his new responsibilities last Monday, and it sounds like he's been doing an absolutely great job. We're going to be back with Matt Hart here in just a little bit. We're going to talk about an upcoming meeting happening and just all the economic development happening in Christian County. My name's Tim Zalabak. You're listening to the WTIM, your information station.
Let's check the markets now on the RFD Radio Network. I'm Jim Taylor. Corn higher, beans slightly lower, wheat trading higher. December corn up 8, 484 and 3/4. March corn up 8, 499 and 3/4. May corn up 8, 508 and a half. November beans 1274 and a half, down half a penny. January beans down 3/4, 1293 and 3/4. March beans 1308 and a quarter, down 2. December wheat 560 and a half, up 19. March wheat up 17 and a quarter, 590 and 3/4. May wheat 610 and a quarter, up 15 and a half. October bean meal 371.90, down $4. October bean oil 57.13, down 31 cents. Livestock market at this hour: October feeders 253.37, up 90 cents. October live cattle 185.77, up $1.57. October lean hogs 80.07, down 12 cents. Energy market: November crude oil 89.97, down 82 cents. I'm Jim Taylor.
Farmers significantly reduce input costs with Black Coral Minerals Food Grade Liquid Fertilizer and Biostimulant. It's non-toxic and non-carcinogenic. Save money. Supercharge root development. Improve tilth, porosity, and soil quality at the same time. Call 314-440-3662. 314-440-3662 or visit blackcoralminerals.com.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Call me, Casey McClure, at McClure-Haberg Insurance for all your insurance needs. 824-2266.
If you're looking for the latest in local hunting and fishing information, then join us for Central Illinois Outdoors with me, Jared White. Saturdays at 9:30 a.m. and Sundays at 7 a.m. here on WTIM. Every weekend, we'll offer detailed Central Illinois fishing reports from professional guides. We'll swap stories with local celebrity sportsmen, and I'll invite you to share your favorite stories as well. Central Illinois Outdoors with Jared White every weekend on all WTIM platforms and on demand at centralillinoisoutdoors.com. Brought to you by Bob Ridings in Pana, the Clinton, Illinois Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau, and Locked and Loaded in Pana.
Small towns are in, and Taylorville is poised for you and your family to join them. Taylorville has what you're looking for. Find out more, including upcoming events, by clicking the Small Town Taylorville icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Check out the menu of the new American Eagle Restaurant, 201 East Park in Taylorville, for breakfast, lunch, or dinner by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. And their street has reopened too.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome back to the WTIM Morning Show. It's Tim Zalabak, your host here. Thank you so much to our live stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville. You always do better at Landmark. I have Matt Hart in my studio today. He is the new Christian County Economic Development Coordinator. Got going last Monday. Matt Hart, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure to be with you and your listeners, and thanks to all your listeners out there.
Without a doubt. They really are probably happy to hear from you today, just because this is information people want to know about. This is the future of Taylorville and Christian County, of course. Now, before we really get into the big bulk of what's coming for Taylorville and Christian County, the website. You can find so much stuff at the new economic development website. So tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. So again, the website address is just ChristianCountyEDC.com. That's Christian County EDC, which stands for Economic Development Corporation, Christian County EDC.com. It's an older website, but we've at least refreshed it last week, got it updated, got the current contact information on there. But you will find information about things like the new industrial park in Taylorville, some of the projects going on in Pana, and also our contact information, so that folks, when they do have questions, want to know how to get development, how to help their business, existing business grow, they at least know who to get a hold of on that website. But we're in the process right now of building a brand new website that we really want that website to focus on the people and focus on the businesses and the people running the businesses in Christian County. And so that's what the new website is going to do. We're still a few months away from that website being done. Hopefully when I come back in here in the future, we can be talking about that brand new website, because we want that website to, again, it's to focus on people. At the end of the day, economic development is people. And we want to focus on those people. And the current website doesn't do that. Our new website will, and we're really looking forward to that. But in the meantime, the website, at least now we've got that updated last week, so that you can find someone to call, find someone to email, if you want to grow your business in Christian County, or if you're not from the area and you want to bring a business to Christian County, you can at least get that information. And one of the other great ways to bring businesses in, Tim, is the businesses that are here, they all have suppliers, or they have that are folks that are supplying them, and they know that maybe those folks are looking for someplace closer to manufacture or build or assemble things that ultimately get distributed here in Christian County. And we want to hear from those folks. If you're thinking about, locating so you can be closer to a GSI, or be closer to a company that's already in Christian County, reach out to us. We want to welcome you with open arms. We've got some amazing incentives right now at the new industrial park in Taylorville. We got some great projects going on in Pana. Now's a great time to expand and grow your business in Christian County.
It really sounds like it. We were talking website there, and we started mentioning the industrial park a little bit. So the website currently, contact info, basic stuff you can find. I'm really liking the sound of this new website you guys are creating. In my head, maybe personalized profiles for each business kind of thing, or you can kind of see everything going on in Christian County. Is that what that's
going to look like? Absolutely. We're going to bring this website into 2023. But again, it'll be focused on the businesses. It'll be focused on the people of Christian County.
Sounds great. And once again, attracting more business and more people to come live in Taylorville and Christian County, of course, all of Christian County. The industrial park will be coming new to Taylorville, and we're learning more about this. People have questions about it. I have questions about it, and I just learned something that this is probably pretty dumb. There's no homes in the industrial park. This is for businesses, but these businesses should attract more people to buy homes. So tell me a little bit about this industrial park. What's going to need to happen to get this going?
Yeah, so the industrial park, it's ready to go. We've got streets, we've got lights, we've got electricity, we've got utilities. There's also a lot of incentives. We've got incentives where you're going to save money on all of your building material. There, you're going to save money on your taxes for about 10 years while you got your business there. So we've got about 16, 17 lots there. One of the lots has already been sold, but it is actually for sale again. And so we can put retail businesses at the front of that. But they're very unique lots, and I encourage people to just take a drive through that. You can see the lots. Some of those lots are less than an acre, and some of them are close to 20 acres, but we can also put those lots together. So if you've got a business that needs, 20 acres or 30 acres, we can actually put some of those lots together and have the right size of operation for your business. So, but again, go take a drive over there, check out the website. We do have information on the website, and it's a place, again, we're looking for, if you're already an existing business in Christian County and you need some more room, you need to expand, or you just need a newer facility, this is a great opportunity with some really good incentives to move your business to the Taylorville Industrial Park. You're going to be located right off of Route 29. You're going to be close to Walmart and close to the retail on that side of town. You're close to the transportation network in Route 29 and Route 104. This will be a great place for a business. So if you're looking to expand your business, you're looking for business to come in, give us a call, shoot us an email, shoot us a text. We want to know about those folks, and we will get you in touch with the right folks to get you out there and get your business in that industrial park.
Sure. Yeah. Not too many downsides at all when it comes to building a new business over there. There are the incentives already, but there's already streets. This is a brand new plot of land to.
I hate to use the term shovel ready, but it's pretty much shovel ready. So we'll help you navigate the permits that you would need. The city and the county are ready to help out with that. So yeah, it's ready to go, and it's ready to move dirt and start growing businesses off of a major 4-lane highway.
Heck yeah. New development coming to Christian County. This is all very exciting. Mr. Hart, we're almost out of time here. You guys have a meeting on October 19th. Real quick, what's going to be happening at that meeting?
Yeah, so our annual meeting will be on October 19th. We're going to hear reports from all of our local officials, whether it's the county or the city of Taylorville, city of Pana, city of Assumption. And then also we're going to do a website update on our website and just keep everybody on the same page to grow more businesses here in Christian County.
Perfect. Mr. Hart, thank you so much for being here with us today.
My pleasure.
Absolutely. That is Matt Hart, the new Christian County Economic Development Coordinator. Find all of their resources at www.christiancountyedc.com. My name has been Tim Zalbeck, your host of the WTIM Morning Show. We thank our live stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville. You always do better at Landmark. Thank you all so much for listening.
Your information station, WTIM.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville, 96.1 W241 CF Taylorville, 107.5 W298 CD Shelbyville, 107.9 W300 EH Payne and Nokomis.
.com. I'm Rich Thomason. Former President Trump says he's in court in New York today fighting for his name and his reputation. Mr. Trump attending the start of a civil trial stems from a lawsuit that already resulted in a judge ruling that he committed fraud in his business dealings, a ruling that the Trump legal team immediately appealed. In the words of the former president, this whole